been a few performances, three, that Liverpool, Newcastle and Seville, that have been way below expectations, and afterwards you've come out and been harsh in terms of your assessment, yet they happen again. Why?
First of all, you have to acknowledge it's the truth, and we have to do better, and I know that. I have to teach the players that they do better in such circumstances and such occasions, that we deal better with such expectations, because, as you said, that the demands are on this team and because we are Man United are higher, and we have to deal with it, and we have to improve it. So I have to teach the players, and the players have to step up.
In terms of, I mean, obviously it's a disappointing game last night, and the mental side may have taken a bit of a blow. But with a game like this, is that almost a good game to bounce back from? And are you thinking about refreshing your team at all? Because it's asking a lot to go into two really high-profile games against a side that is a good side and has had a week off, basically.
Yeah, you ask a lot in one question, but of course I always think about, do I refresh because I have a squad, but also I know that we in this season, when we had bad defeats, bad performances, we bounce back, and I'm convinced, and I have a strong belief we can do again, because we have the experience.
What do you feel that last night taught you about your squad, where it's at, and what you might have to do in the summer to be where you want to be?
In this moment, I don't think about the summer. Of course, in my back, but I'm thinking about improving this team, improving these players, and so that's my job, and togetherness with my coaching staff, and together with the players, and so we have all our focus on that process and not on other processes, because that will distract you. And I know this group of players can do better, and because they already proved it, they proved it so many times in this season. We have made a huge progress during the season, but we have steps to go, and we have now still a lot of games to play, so we have a lot of occasions to prove it, and so all the energy has to go in that way.
When you struggled against Brentford, famously you all went out and did your running, you included. Realistically, you're here, you've got till Sunday. What can you do with your squad where some of your players might be a little low on confidence before you go and play that huge game?
I don't go run with them today, because we don't have the time. But we know we didn't match the standards yesterday, and the expectation on the team and on the player and on the manager of Man United is higher. So we have to do better Sunday as we did yesterday.
Hi Erik, can you just ask about team news and how players are shaking up? Obviously Anthony came off yesterday and looked like he picked up a knock, and I wonder if Luke was carrying something at the end as well. How's the squad looking?
Looking quite good, but it's so short after the last whistle in Seville, so I can't give a comment on it. So we didn't train till now. We arrived here. Now we go to train, and so after the training I know more.
And just on defeats this season, I think 6 of the 9 have been by more than one goal, and it's kind of been a habit in some games that almost as a setback and the team kind of collapses after that and loses heavily. How do you go about fixing that? Is that, I mean, you said how good players are, is it a mentality issue more than a talent issue? And if so, how do you change that?
We can deny it, but I don't think we come further when we deny it. No, we have to acknowledge it, and it's mental, yeah, definitely. And we have to learn that you keep going, that you carry on, And that is, so this team, what they can do very well is bounce back in between games. But what this team can do less is bounce back during a game, in a setback. So, and that is what we have to improve.
Joey, your thoughts?
Thanks. Hi. If there is work to do this summer, do you have faith in the sort of broader structure of the club to do the right recruitment, to transform the squad as you wish? Do you have faith in that structure?
Oh yes, I have, but it's not why we are here. We are here to prepare Brighton to get the best out of this team and this group of players. So and that's what I'm here, I'm doing, where all my energy and focus is in.
And on Harry Maguire, he was criticised in some quarters for an error last night. He is the club captain. What's impressed you about him this season, or what's his role in the dressing room? What does he bring to the team?
He has an important role in fact of, he's the captain, he leads, he communicates with the manager, he motivates the team, he's the example on the training pitch, always good sessions.
Tony.
Is it fair to say that some of your players from now on in the remaining games are playing for their future at this club?
Yeah, but I think we are always playing for our future. That is, as a professional player, every game is a test, every season is a test, and you have to earn the right to wear the shirt. But it's also for me as a manager, and we are, in that matter, we are in the same boat. So, but I think during the season we make a huge progress, but now we still we had the experience that we have still a way to go, and so we have to step up. And the cool thing is, Sunday is the next opportunity, and it's a great opportunity. It's a semi-final FA Cup, better, I would say, better podium, better event is not, you can't imagine. So take that, but after it are still a lot of great games to go, and we have to prove it, and this group of players has to prove it.
And it sounds a strange thing to say, but some of them maybe still not realise the expectations there are on them when they play for Manchester United. Some of the newer players maybe, do they still need to understand that?
I think they understand, but if not, then it's getting time, to be aware of it. And it's great to be part of Manchester United, to be part of this really global football club. But the flip side is you have to prove it every game. And every game you start from zero. And that is what we have to acknowledge, and we have to be aware of it. And so you need to prepare every time for the battle and for the fight.